He's very, very good at this hero. And as mid lane is roughly even. Nothing crazy yet, but... Oh.
Melody dying to Mira.
Yeah, I mean, tanking is generally just a good, like, equalizer of lanes. When you go the Sand Shroud, you know, pretty solid outcome, all things considered.
Melody here, they'll have the stun with the Spike Carapace and the Dual Breath, make it a second death for Miposhka, but damage on a Melody as they get at least the Jakiro. Burrow Strike, PMA trying to TP out, but with the Metamorphosis damage, they'll get 2 here for Radon.
Okay.
Ags, of course, the first big item for Beastmasters around the world. As Pit of Malice comes through, Dual Breath again, collapsing in some damage, but Bushwhack lands, Melody's able to survive. Yuragi going after Collapse, and they've got the Spike Carapace walking into the Pit of Malice. That'll stun him up. An Impale lands, and that's 2 kills for the side of Navi. 21 now.
I don't know how to fix this very much.
I'm using a different VLC player, but Bushwhack lands. They're going to Fiend's Gate, trying to get the kill on a PMA. Don't even need the Pit of Malice to lock him down and get this kill, which allows them to go for Zayats. The Spike Carapace isn't going to do anything, but the Slight comes through, and they might have another Bushwhack. You got to be careful with Mira coming over.
Blade game we watched, and that Terrorblade from behind was able to get a Rampage with an Underlord, I believe, as well on his team, so...
Oh no, Miposhka again. Oh, Bushwhack! Is this enough? Miposhka survive! Oh, the Sunder to save... No. No. Oh, no. Man,
Miposhka...
Yeah, seriously, that is, what, 4 deaths already? And this is Vendetta with Radon, who already used that Sunder onto his own Crystal Maiden, so the sacrifice is...
because he can just walk up hills, and he can, like, be in really crazy, weird spots. And so he just runs through all these trees and catches, you know, Yatoro in a place where normally Nyx Assassin would never have been able to get there that fast. Melody...
Getting that kill, looking for Mira. Mira with the Bushwhack avoided thanks to the Slight. And Mira will not die initially, but there is 2 wand charges available. Will try to kill himself to the neutrals, but Sanctity catches up.
Ups to get out if he senses it's coming.
Uh-oh. That feels really bad. That is the ultimate feel bad. Oh! Oh, the Ice Path. Tough.
Yeah, is it good?
I'm on. Okay. Spot on with you now.
Okay, thank you. It was like...
Primal Roar onto a Crystal Maiden. Ooh, Laurel with the Epicenter, but...
Isn't able to actually... Oh, he misses the Burrow Strike.
Oh, that is not great.
But he also missed the stun on sides.
Yeah, but he's still gonna die.
Skills. And Sanctity is running down Mira. Just catches a glimpse of him. Ooh. Can this Hoodwink be as elusive as ones we've seen? No. The answer is no.
We've
managed to pick up 2 Wisdom Runes for it.
Some very, very elusive Hoodwinks.
So, that is a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm all of a sudden thinking Navi's about to do what they did in their...
Good majority of the game.
Right.
Blink is going to catch Melody.
Good Ice Path. Sanctity looking to counter on this. I mean, it's a tanky Jakiro, but not tanky enough. Sharpshooter's actually going to miss. They'll get the kill on Laurel. That is well worth the return. A freezing field that won't matter. Radon is dead. Oh, maybe it does matter? No, not really. Miposhka's in trouble now. Yuragi's able to survive. Some more axes. Miposhka dying. Oh, TPing the boar. Oh, just...
It feels hard. I mean, Laurel, I think, as well, is kind of... Laurel and Collapse are falling behind a little bit.
Laurel's going to try this again. This looks like the same play.
I actually thought that my thing bugged.
So did backwards. It literally looked like the same play. The same Ice Path.
Give you, like, an early Aegis that you can play around where PMA is, like, kind of this unkillable force on the map. They are going to catch Zayats at least for his sins.
I had the words they kill him in my mouth, but I never even got it out. Glad I said nothing.
But it like speeds the timer of getting extra rush objectives. So
they see Sanctity.
They do have a lot of chain CC.
They hit the Burrow Strike to start. They've got the Bushwhack to follow it up, and they get the kill. Now they look at Yuragi, who's top of the net worth. A kill here would be huge, but he pops the BKB. They go to the Primal Roar. It's going to be on a Radon. Dual Breath, Burrow Strike coming through, getting the lockdown, but they get the kill to the Terror Blade. They'll take the Aegis on this Beastmaster. Laurel's going to die next if he's not too careful. Yuragi just really popping off right now. So
at this tier 2 tower, it's going to be 21 minutes, so they're going to probably stick around for the Wisdom Rune if they feel they are strong enough to, which they probably are with BKB. Nice take up from Mira, but overall still a huge win for Navi. This is how we saw them dominate these games earlier. This is a very nice formula for Navi, or for Team Spirit. I think you kind of have to attempt to survive past the second Aegis, which is not looking easy.
That is so much damage. Gets the mech off, the Firestorm, it doesn't matter. We've talked about Underlords feeling unkillable, but that is a Underlord that feels very killable.
Yeah, and I mean, it's almost at his tier 3. They see... Oh, that is a really nice...
They're going to go.
Nice
They'll look
match.
for Radon again, and he has not been able to get that Sunder off since he landed it on his own Crystal Maiden top.
As much, they do try to go on to Yuragi. Really nice chain stun.
Stun.
And no BKB.
They go, they try, and they got him. Yuragi's dead.
Team Spirit does the thing.
Yeah, Melody
weird
is
time
dead as
for-
well.
Yeah, pretty weird time for them to be on the map like that. I feel like they were not respecting the time.
3 kills here. This is huge.
Yeah.
No, with no
This is
buyback,
really massive.
Metamorphosis right by a tier 2 tower.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a singular smoke.
Good positioning, though, here from Navi.
Yeah, Navi's not really giving them a lot of poke, but Zayat's definitely out too far.
Yeah, but they show themselves, and that gives them that chance to just burst him down, and his TP spot is TPing bottom to the outpost and coming through the twin gate. So Laurel's going to die here. That's without the Nyx Assassin. Now on the side of Team Spirit, you have to start to retreat. Radon's in some trouble, pops the Manta, goes after Yuragi. The Pit of Malice is down. That catches this Beastmaster. And now they get the kill on a Radon, and without TB, I think this fight is kind of over, but you've committed with the buyback from Laurel. So you have to get something out of this. Epicenter is used, they get PMA, they look over at the Jakiro, the Ice Path is down, that catches Laurel, who bought back. And if he doesn't get out of this one, or if he doesn't get enough, it feels just hopeless for Spirit. So they'll lose Laurel. Mira's starting to do some work. Has that Gleipnir trying to get the kill here on a Zayats. Collapse uses that Guardian Greaves. Will try to TP out. The right clicks on a Mira. The Bushwhack is there. Zayats with the Dagon. The Impale the kill. They'll take out the Hoodwink. That is 4 deaths. Damage out.
Yeah, it's... I mean, a lot of it is going to be... Oh my god. A lot of it is going to be just trying, hopefully, to get some kind of burst. The other thing is, Sanctity is now sitting on Gleipnir, Mage Slayer, BKB. So even though he isn't quite as high net worth as all the other cores, he's still 4th, and the items that he has are very, very impactful. Yuragi is extremely high in levels. I mean, obviously in items too.
Gleipnir,
So they do get a
Bushwhack.
nice
Ooh, they got the kill. And that's Zayats' buyback.
Oh my god.
Sanctity.
That.
They have vision. They have this ops. Like, they know where they can be. Oh, Mira, this is risky. The instant sharpshooter, but they've got the harpoon. They go to the Burrow Strike. Ice Path is down. Laurel's in trouble. Right clicks are in, but they land the Bushwhack again. This is a Broodmother who might lose the Aegis on the high ground. That's rough. This is all without Terrorblade. Pit of Malice on the respawning Brood. Yuragi, though, in this weird little wall area, able to get 4 staff onto the low ground. Sanctity? He was very far forward. Oh, Gleipnir.
Limit testing.
Dead Jakiro. And they're going to use that ulti here from Collapse to try and go around, but both the supports are already dead. They find themselves with the epicenter, but the damage on the Collapse, he's down quite low. Yuragi trying to fight with the BKB popped here by Radon. Yuragi might need to think about getting out of this one. He's able to path himself onto the low ground. Sanctity there as well. PMA on the backline, doesn't have Primal Roar to work with.
Things could be worse for Team Spirit here. Sometimes when you're behind like this, having to use a BKB just to protect yourself.
Potential kill, Primal Roar, Zayats! Oh, they got Radon instead! Uh-oh. That is, and Mira gonna die, and Spirit just as quickly as they bring this net worth back to even, they give it all back again.
Yeah, there's this kind of funny thing that Yatoro did. It's like a small thing, but it actually, like in that instance, it did kind of lead to him being chain stun. I think he was dead anyway.
Collapse. He is just CC'd up. And he is going to be low, not dead just yet. Finally dying to Yuragi. CC Rider in this as he is just completely locked down. Down goes Laurel. They've got buyback on both heroes, but it's all falling apart here for Spirit. BKB, Primal Roar, down goes Miposhka. They're going to try and use that ulti again from the Underlord. Zayats finally dies. They'll go after Yuragi. They need this kill to make it feel value of any kind. But the Ice Path, the right clicks Miposhka. He just fought back. Your icon's not even gone. That's going to be another kill. They'll go for the Bushwhack, but the Force Staff avoids it. Melody's going to be dead, but Yuragi fighting back over Collapse. They've got the Pit of Malice. Finally, the Terrorblade's going to be coming over. They are trying desperately to kill this Brood, but Lincoln's is back up. They've got a refresher on PMA, so they might just chase into this, get roared again, and die. Because there's the refresher, there's the blink, looking for the roar, but Yuragi's dead. PMA looking for a target, finally finds Mira, but there's Collapse coming in, trying to help with the BKB pop by PMA. The damage not going to be enough. And finally they kill Yuragi, but it cost them so much.
Lyle.
They hit the fucking Vinegar. Oh, Mira in trouble.
Oh my god, Mira.
Oh my god, Mira, where are you, dude? Gleipnir on a 2, but there's the Harpoon, the Sharpshooter for some distance, the Force Staff back, they've got the Lotus Orbits, the Goyles, the Guardian Greaves. How is Mira still alive? Burrow Strike is there. They go into the Metamorphosis, they get the Koenig Zayats, they'll end up losing Mira, both don't have buyback. They're going to remnant over to the side with the BKB pop by Laurel, they get the Burrow Strike onto the Beastmaster, they get the Koenig PMA. They'll take out 2 without buyback. Somehow Spirit, I mean, it was the long chase for a squirrel that couldn't get its nut, but they get 2 kills.
Smoke on the smoke.
Radon at the front. Burrow Strike is there. Landing it on the Beastmaster. The extra fear, though, means no movement coming out from PMA. And they will get the kill into the Beastmaster. Dead for 100 seconds. And
used to, but he does give a lot of good vision and a lot of good control.
Slight Searing Chains, Ice Path, Macro Pyre, the control on a Laurel, the Force Staff, the Guardian Greaves not going to be enough. He does have buyback and an outpost, the TP2. Miposhka's Freezing Field is immediately stopped. They'll go for the damage on a PMA with the BKB. He's going to be able to get away with this one. So he gets out as they've got Spike used, but won't matter as they will kill just Melody. And that was Epicenter used for that. Mira gets invis. Roche helping out. Uh-oh. BKB's forced from Sanctity thanks to Roche. Smoke broken, Laurel blinks in. They've got the Pit of Malice down. It's actually on a 2. They'll use the Tearaway. That's going to fear up a bunch of heroes. They'll drop down the Macro Pyre. They've got themselves a double stun on a Radon as well as Collapse. They get the kill on Zayats as well as Melody. They'll look over at this Beastmaster who's trying to run away, but they've got the refresher. It's not going to matter with the Burrow Strike landing for now. BKB as well as the Primal Roar with the Bloodstone used, but it's not going to be enough to save the life of Laurel. They're going to remnant from one side to the other. That Aegis will give him a second life. Haven't used Sunder just yet. The Burrow Strike lands. PMA and Zed dead. Sanctity falls here to Miposhka as well as Radon. And 4 heroes are dead on the side of Na'Vi.
Somehow ends up dying with a bunch of remnants up. So kind of a rare mistake from Sanctity, and he's walking up way too far.
They'll go for Sanctity, and yeah, he's dead again.
He is in fact dead again.
That might be it, but Brood will do their best. Yuragi's going to try and hold the game. Going after Mira, there's the Epicenter with the Burrow Strike. They'll find themselves Yuragi, the Hunter's Boomerang, as well as the Manta Split, but Yuragi's going to die here, has buyback, forced to use it. Primal Roar comes through on a Laurel, but the right-click damage with the Scotty as well as the Gleipnir. They'll get the kill to the Beastmaster, the call GG, and Team Spirit will take game 1.
I think there's a lot that could go wrong for the Zeus. Or if you're PMA.
PMA. Blood grenades, the damage being dealt. Laurel's here to steal the first blood. And very happy to do so. Giving up first blood to mid always feels nice.
A little less than 14 deaths, maybe.
Potentially 10.
I think we can do it this game.
Has another dual breath available. This spell really just does not have that long of a cooldown. Gonna be cliffed, TPing away. PMA's dead to Miposhka.
I mean, most of the time Weaver can run away, as long as they're careful with the W.
Speaking is insane because it activates with Miposhka dying, but it activates with any amount of damage.
Yeah, exactly. And so doing, honestly, crazy amounts of damage doing it. Collapse in the meanwhile. Maybe a bit overzealous.
No. He's fine.
Perfectly
Never in
calculated.
doubt. Pops the salve, healing up, running away. Shikuchi again. Yuragi. Oh, man. Collapse just absolutely baiting and juking and jiving and killing. Oh, Christ.
In these games, we're seeing people like walk onto the 7-minute runes, and for some reason the mids are like never rotating, but Laurel was perfectly there in sync. Does kind of give way for a roam timer for Sanctity, so they lose a little bit off of it just because SF gets to push in the wave and then walk and farm an XP in the mid lane. Almost sitting at level 6, which is a pretty big deal for the Hoodwink. Hopefully doesn't go down, but looks like they might.
Yeah.
So, well played. You just have more pressure in the lane or whatever. You're also just very hard to gank. You're very hard to deal with. They don't really have enough lockdown, probably, to kill the Brewmaster early. Zayats will go down, but bringing Miposhka with him.
Yeah, one Arc Lightning enough to get a lot of damage out. That with a Fade Bolt, so...
Yeah, I want... So you have a very farmed SF, which can never be a bad thing. But Team Spirit wants to make moves. They don't want to just let them keep farming.
They're going to try and go. They held that Primal Split, which might allow them to get something done. Cinder the Brew thrown over by Zayat, so Mirror's going to take a lot of damage here. They'll look over at the Treant, the Primal Split. The Overgrowth is used. They get the kill on a Melody. Now Laurel off on the back line. They had the Cyclone onto Sanctity. They get the kill on Mirror, but they end up losing Yuragi. The Primal Roar is going to be through onto the Zeus, but he's so far away. Macropyre is down 2 seconds. Son Sanctity, who is just top of the net worth, ends up dying. Zayats is going to be next. Oh no! He got the Primal Split off just in time! Oh my god, I thought he died! Zayats, world class, but unfortunately his team is very...
I'm just afraid of... This Beastmaster has a pretty good game. Collapse is doing... Or Brewmaster has a pretty good game. He's doing quite well. Not like the highest net worth ever, but he's probably going to end up going for a pipe sometime soon in the build, which could definitely nullify some of the usefulness of this SF.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely going into some of those items that we kind of expect to see. But Sanctity overstays for this tower is definitely going to die.
Yeah, he silenced that Orchid shows, and they get the kill on a Sanctity. They'll find Zayats. The Cyclone is there. Mira sets up the tree, ready with the Bushwhack, but not needed.
Just leveling stats. The next item he's probably going to get is going to be Blink, but he's just an SF. He can't just blink into the middle of a bunch of heroes. He can get caught really easily on Magic SF, and he does.
They blow him up in a heartbeat. Like, this is another situation where it's like, okay, you want to be this magic play. Damn, Keith.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, Sanctity. Sanctity. Oh, boy.
Well, I guess
this
I was a hater
game...
about the wrong mid laner.
Yeah.
Sanctity is having a really rough game.
Yuragi's going to try here knowing that he's got himself time-lapse, and, well, they've got PMA as well, so this is a double kill. That works. That's well done. And
Zeus doing
Sanctity
the thing.
TP attempts. Ooh.
It looks like Laurel kind of awkwardly tried to go into Zayats. Not awkwardly, he's still going to get this kill. Or Mira will. But they did end up missing the kill because he committed lightning onto, or like his Ags.
Collapse.
Oh,
Roar, Radon, tanky, very tanky, trying to survive this, and now the Macropire is down. The BKB's been used. The axes get that kill.
yeah. It looks
And
like he tried to toggle in the slum. He got slommed on,
Cyclone onto the Weaver.
as I could say.
Maposhka in some trouble. Laurel's here, trying to at least get something out of this. They will finally find the Treant. But it's just the vision, and they're in trouble. Requiem, no. Oh, they've got the Nimbus. Sanctity, you're still going to die. The Acorn Shot bounces off the tree. They get the kill. They'll lose Laurel, though. Collapse going to hide within the Nimbus, forcing the time lapse as Mira kills off PMA. This is a support hoodwink that's getting that.
Spirit Vessel into Pipe. I'm sure it's probably still correct, to be honest, the way that this game is playing out. He also has a Hoodwink who might go down here. Or
might kill Yuragi instead with the help of Maposhka.
Sorry, I was saying support Hoodwink. I meant position 1 Hoodwink.
Yeah, know your place. Seriously. Oh my god, Mira. Most common factor? I don't remember. Radon in trouble. Blink the other way. Sanctity with the
There it
BKB. Primal Roar. Requiem off. Can't survive. Radon is dead. And now it might all fall apart. Mira trying to do carry things. Gets the kill on his Zayats before he dies. Yuragi's got that. Zeus has to get out of this. They're going to give up Maposhka for it, but Collapse got the kill on a Melody. So now they're putting the damage and the hurt onto Yuragi. He has to be careful. He has the time lapse, so go the other way, but there's the Cinder Brew. Spirit Vessel on him. They're going to continue to chase. He can't go north because there's a Nimbus there.
Uh-huh.
I'll always laugh. It's okay. You got the giggle out of me.
They are looking for smoke. This is kind of a weird, like, smoke. Oh.
Right into Mira. There's the Gleipnir from Yuragi, but the Sharpshooter for the distance away. The Sharpshooter coming in from the Rubik. They still didn't get the kill yet. Macropire laid down, burning him out. Collapse will get that kill. I believe the Macropire may be even activating Cinder Brew. I wasn't exactly seeing it just there. But Cinder Brew down once again. Bushwhack, Ice Path, the control onto the Beastmaster. Never has a chance to do anything. They go to the Primal Split. The right-click damage onto Radon. Need to be careful. Sanctity off to the side, blinking away and down. But he BKB'd, he TP'd. Was it in time? Yes, it was.
On Sanjayasha, but that's the only item in the game. Outside of, like, abilities.
Do you want it back?
I do. I love status resistance. I think it's such a good mechanic. They are going to kill Radon. Oh my god, they're so killing him.
Yes, okay. I mean, they make it look easy. They've got the Ags on Sanctity now. This is turning out to maybe be a Navi fight that they can really do a lot with. With the BKB, though, early from Sanctity, Laurel's able to make some distance, but turns back around. Now back into the Gleipnir. Now they've got the Bushwhack on a 3. This is a carry Hoodwink, doing carry Hoodwink things. There's no BKB available on Sanctity. Look at where Mira's at. He's able to get this control from north over. The raises come in. He gets the kill on a Sanctity. Mira does all that with a BKB popped here by PMA. Goes under the tier 3 tower. The Ice Path landing. There's the Dual Breath. They'll get the kill on a Laurel. They'll lose PMA. They get the kill on a Maposhka, but it's still carry Mira against the world, as that's going to be a 4-staff back. Bushwhack landing. Hunter's Boomerang landing on the 2, but they've got the time lapse. Yuragi's still trying to work here. Collapse doesn't have the Primal Split anymore, but they've got Mira off of the trees on the low ground. This is a very tanky Collapse, and they cannot kill this Brewmaster.
I mean, it pretty much all changed as soon as he got the BKB. Really
blinking,
nice
looking. Oh, Yuragi with the early BKB. They're going to throw the Nullifier onto Radon. Collapse using that Primal Companion to try and scout a little bit. He's got the Primal Split. They've got the damage to get the kill on a Melody. Spirit Vessel means he's not getting away even with the Ogre Seal Totem jump away. 5 shots available on these bugs. As Sanctity looking at this Primal Companion, they'll get the kill onto the Primal Companion, but they still have these illusions to deal with in the entire side of Team Spirit. Yuragi looking for an opening, so is the rest of the team, but without...
Yeah, no BKB on Yuragi is a pretty big deal as well.
Oh boy.
Nice matchup.
Yeah, Yuragi, though, is he going to be able to do anything? They go and get this Requiem off, but with the BKB, Radon's able to stand his ground for the moment, but the right click's coming through. Radon needs to be careful with the Gleipnir being thrown his way. He's healing up. Zayat's in trouble. That's going to be 2 more heroes dead. They got the kill to PMA as well. They'll look over. Yaragi's dead, and 4 heroes are gone to the side of Navi.
Not cursing the game or anything intentionally.
Trying, though. You really
Very
are.
annoying panda from Collapse.
The Primal Companion,
Okay.
they have to go for the carry Hoodwink.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, Mira. I'll be honest. It's fast, or I guess I think it's the innate that allows you to create extra illusions. Quite strong. They do go just on the back line.
Jumping in, Primal
Nice
Roar,
execution
Requiem,
here.
Maposhka's dead, BKB
Radon
popped by
twice.
Radon. He's got the Aegis,
Not quite.
so he might want to fight with Collapse having this Primal split. They're going to try and buy some time, get back towards their tier 2 tower. If maybe they want to have Maposhka buy back. Noah Fire thrown over on a Collapse. They get to you.
I think you're proving your point quite well.
So they're going to go looking for Sanctity.
It's so tense. Oh,
Yeah,
the
they're
Hex.
looking. Uh-oh. They've got the Hex. They've got the 3-second stun. The Overgrowth is in with the Requiem. They pop the BKB, but they go to the Primal Roar. It's going to be enough to lock down Radon. That was Refresher, Primal Roar once again. Radon's still not dead. Mira, the real carry, finally going to die. They'll look over as Radon is living with a sliver of health, still has this Aegis for 35 seconds. Fade Bolt. It will hit, but not kill. Refresher, Requiem, Collapse, Telekinesis! Oh, the ult isn't going to be able to allow him to get off that Primal split. They get the Aegis out of his hands. They'll get the kill on the Tree Protector. They're going to look over as they now need to kill Radon another time. Na'Vi trying to hold. They've got themselves the Ice Path stolen. That's going to lock up this CK. They'll get another kill on a Radon. 3 heroes without buyback. They have to retreat as Spirit. They try to burst the high ground, but are not successful.
Fight you so much. The same is true about Magic SF. As much problems as it has getting items or getting to its power spikes, when it does, it's a huge deal.
Oh, Telekinesis. They've got Primal Roar again. They catch Laurel. This Lotus Orb's not going to matter. They get the kill on Laurel. He's going to be forced to buy back. They're trying to get the finish right now. Right here. Ice Path is down. Thunder God's Wrath, but they don't have the damage without their CK. They get the Nimbus down. PMA trying to run away from this one. They get the Bushwhack on a 2. It's going to be Mira again. Overgrowth is used. They get that kill here on a PMA. They'll end up losing Maposhka, but they've got themselves the Requiem. They're going to kill off Laurel 2 times. Uh-oh. Collapse. Split. Ice Path once again. Collapse trying to get the damage out here as they finally get CK back into the fight. They'll go for the TP out. Sanctity trying to get out of this one, and so is Yuragi. Yuragi able to get away. He's being healed up. They'll look over Melody. They'll take out the Tree Protector. They bought back on the Beastmaster, but all of a sudden, Spirit, their grasp on this game, their 20k lead, it's slipped away.
Life really hard. I think Yatora has gone for AC, which is going to make his damage really high. He has it level 25, but he doesn't stop them from getting bursted.
Collapse no buyback dead for a minute and a half. Roche is going to be up as he respawns, which is almost a blessing here for Team Spirit. I think they sense that Spirit are away, and they're getting the timing with this 48-minute rune, and this is going to be a dead Laurel. He's got no buyback. That's a huge issue, dead for 100 seconds. Half the set of racks there, bottom. Thunder God's Wrath is going to get them a lot of information. They go to the Gleipnir, but they're going to blink and try to get the Requiem. They blow up the Hoodwink, who does have buyback. It's one of the few heroes that does have buyback. They're going to use that Refresher. They're going to look for another Primal Roar. They'll look over at Radon, but he's going to be able to use that ult. They've got the Primal Roar. It's finally going to land onto the CK, but they've used a lot here, but they haven't gotten much out of it except for the Hoodwink kill, so they need to start to retreat because both Roars are down. They don't have that control anymore, but they will end up stealing Macropyre.
Macropyre, oh.
Macropyre with an Axe. Macropyre with an Axe. Overgrowth. Radon hit by the Requiem. It's so good. Sanctity really cleaning up. They don't have any mana left, but Collapse is going to go back to form. They'll throw down a tree, try to deter them, but they're still moving forward. Yuragi is here. Zayat's with the blink. They'll go to the Telekinesis, the BKB with the Lotus, but it doesn't matter. Yuragi's a lot of physical damage. The Bushwhack misses. The Sharpshooter thrown over. The Nimbus is down. Can they get this kill on a Yuragi? It doesn't even matter. He's got an Aegis. They'll buy back on CK. Radon goes in. They get the kill on the Sanctity. That's a big one. Beastmaster, though, we're going to eat that cheese. Collapse is going to die. Radon needs to get back because he bought back already, but so did Sanctity.
Self on the Rubik.
BKB looking for the roar. Mira with the Lotus. The Phylactery, the moves. The Gleipnir, the Nimbus, the pull in, the Aegis gone. Weaver has buyback. Ice Path is down. Now they blow him up. Oh my god. Sanctity comes in. You got to remember that he bought back, though. They go to the 3-second stun. They're going to look over at Laurel. They get the kill on this Zeus, and down goes Radon. It looks like we're going to a game 3 unless they can hold, albeit a miracle, because the Weaver comes back into the fight with the buyback as well as the time lapse, but they've got Zeus who has buyback again. Ice Path is down. Ice Path thrown over from Zayats. That's going to hold up Mira, but they get a kill here on the PMA, who's also got buyback, but his TP is only to his outpost over on the other side of the map. Ice Path thrown down again from Zayats. They've got Boots of Travel level 2 going. Requiem thrown over on a Collapse. They get a kill on Mira. He doesn't have buyback. They'll take out Collapse. He's got buyback. Still trying to hold here with the help of Laurel. Sanctity, Yuragi trying to get it done. They do not have buyback here for this CK. Another Ice Path is going to be laid down. They'll go for the tier 4 towers. They're trying to take this game. Navi looking to even up the series 1 apiece. Dual Breath down. Hex is used. There's the Cyclone onto this Weaver, but the raises the kill on Maposhka once more. Oh, PMA with the BKB, the Primal Roar, the kill there on a Zeus. That's going to be all they wrote for this one. They'll take the tier 4s. They'll have the throne exposed. Everybody's dead here. GG is called. We're going to a game 3.
Wow. Definitely, I mean...
Not fun to deal with is Sanctity really knowing just the matchup to stand there and trade. And, ooh, that EMP doesn't even get the range creep. So now there's a stun under the tower going for this. Laurel in trouble. Breathe fire. Sanctity. I F in the Asian games. Just completely trying to shut down this Invoker, but Yuragi struggling with Collapse and Mira here. And like I said, this is heroes that could get activated pretty early. And a Telekinesis into a level 2 Trample is all they need with a Fade Bolt extra. So Maposhka comes over, and they're looking to continue on. Go for Yuragi, the TP over from Zayats. As they use that War Cry, they'll land 1 raise, 2 raises in. Stormhammer lining up the last raise, certainly. But Maposhka finally dies. There's the blast off in on a Collapse, but the Trample doing a lot of damage. Finally, they'll get the kill on a Melody, but lose Collapse. And Navi getting 2 out of this. Zayats still hoping maybe to get away from this one, but a Fade Bolt kill there after the blast off. Maybe not the best move coming through. So charge coming in. Sanctity again. Laurel in trouble. Ooh, but the turnaround play with the help from Maposhka saves Laurel from just losing this lane entirely. And even with the change to the hero, he is certainly really good with it, as they'll charge in on to PMA. But the blast off, Radon standing his ground. Zayats, though, got a lot of health. Power Shot actually splits the seams. Right-clicks on a Maposhka. Blood Grenade is there. They'll War Cry. They'll Stormhammer. They've got Yuragi coming in, and both these heroes are dead. Sanctity here with the Elder Dragon form. Laurel only level 5. Cold Snap, Maposhka thinking about charging in. Telekinesis under the tower. Once again, the charge is out, but they've got the War Cry. Now thinking about going after Mira. Dragon Tail. And look at the damage coming through. Mira dead already. Sanctity gets it, but they'll bring over the Primal Beast. Melody has to be careful. They'll go to the Onslaught with the Trample with Sanctity already low. Cold Snap once again. Sanctity is dead on the screen already. A little overstay there from them. Maposhka eating some tower shots twice recently. Yuragi going top to try and get stuff out of the lane. And level 6 there for Collapse. Mira is over here with Melody. Charge is going to not line up, but the Telekinesis is in, and Mira swipes the Wisdom Rune. They'll use the Stampede as low SF elsewhere on the map. But first hit bash, Melody trying to run. And eventually there will be a Fade Bolt if need be, but one more right click, they get the kill onto the Sven. Easy goings, happy days. You're not feeling too much on that ward, and you don't get it with the sentries that you placed this early on. Stormhammer, Maposhka. Blast off lands. They've got Mira coming in, though. Telekinesis stuns him onto 2, but it's not going to matter. Maposhka's still dead. You think he's my brother? Maybe. I don't know why you'd say that, but sure. No Requiem, so Onslaught charge. This is a dead Yuragi on his screen already. As he is going to pop to the Pulverize, but the Stormhammer thrown. Blastoff is there. Tornado from a distance, landing on to Zayats. They're going to get another kill. That's 2 heroes dead. Spirit looking to clean up, but they breathe fire, kill, collapse. Stormhammer thrown. There's the Shackle Shot. They get a kill on a Melody. That's going to be 3 dead on the side of Navi. They'll end up losing a second. Mira's dead, but the focus fire onto Sanctity under the tier 2 tower. Sunstrike off the mark, but the damage is there. Soul Ring used. Radon will get this kill on the end of that focus fire. PMA trying to get anything he can out of this, but as well as Melody tracing behind, as well as Yuragi. Everybody's here. Telekinesis throwing him under the tower. They go to the Stampede. Breathe fire thrown out by Mira. Mira might be the one who dies, but they've got the Spirit Vessel on a PMA, and they're going to steal themselves the Stampede. They charge back in. They've got the Meatball down. There is Maposhka dying to Yuragi, so 1 dead so far. Radon hit by that sticky bomb. Both will explode with the blast off coming in. Zayats is in on this one. Mira steals the proximity mines. Collapse looking to go back in with maybe an onslaught in just a second. He uproars the Sunstrike off the mark. Power shot gets the kill though from a distance from Radon, and it ends up being a 1-for-1 trade. So even at 11, Sanctity in the trees, looking over at Laurel. Blink into the Dragon Tail, blast off combination. Laurel though, Tornado. The stolen proxy mines might be a problem. Oh, they're doing some decent damage, but Laurel's the only one who dies. Blade Mail is popped. Zayats just survives, and Laurel's dead again. That could have been devastating. Pulverized, though, into Yuragi. Poshka with the ult. Mira's dead to Sanctity. Trample. Warcry. Onslaught. Still dying, but how much are you going to give up for this? Stormhammer. Sticky Bomb off the mark, but they'll still kill off Collapse. 3 heroes dead on the side of Team Spirit as Maposhka might be able to find something. Zayats in the trees. Not seen. Tornado misses. Hold your ground. Or did it miss? It's off towards the Centaur. Blast off used. Stampede comes through. Blink Dragon Tail. They'll look to get the kill. They get the kill on Zayats, but now they can look over as the focus fire as well as the EMP, and the Ice Wall is down. Sanctity in trouble with the Spirit Vessel on him. 2 heroes dead. They didn't even care about the Centaur. Team Spirit get 2 more. Bkop is the hip version of Lacoste. I don't know if Lacoste would agree with you on that one, but I'll take it. Dragon Tail on a Laurel. Stormhammer Tornado, but he's dead. Not going to matter. Post Stomp. And with the God Strength looking over at Mira, Telekinesis stunning up 1. Blink Dragon Tail is available. They'll get the kill on Mira. That makes it a 2nd now. Sunstrike's going to spot it, but I don't think they're going to be in time. Charge, though, might be just in the nick of time. Might actually be there for the steal. Charge in, thinking about the Requiem. No, the Age is going to be picked up by Yuragi. They go in with the onslaught. They got the blast off. They get the kill on Maposhka. BKB's been popped by Collapse. They get the kill on Sanctity. They look for this Requiem, but there's the Pulverize. This is a problem. EMP's down. Melody, Zayats trying to buy some distance. Requiem finally off. That's going to land. Radon in trouble. They'll get the kill. No, BKB just to die. Oh, dear. Laurel off to the side into a proxy mine. They've got another trample. PMA with the blade mail, though. Makes sure that he kills himself. Stepping on spikes ain't nice. Sunstrike's going to be off the mark. They're continuing to chase. They're looking for Laurel. The sticky bomb is not going to land. He'll use that Midas while he's on the run. Melody, Zayats looking for anything that they can. There are creeps. I heard you and Radon is brother. I am brother of Radon. Yes, maybe. Now the strike on a Zayats. They've got the Sunstrike unneeded. As Collapse spotted. Blink, Dragon Tail, Hoof Stomp, following it up. Fireball is down. Collapse, no chance. Getting Dragon Tail. Onslaught and a trample. Nothing going on. Charge in. BKB's going to be popped. They'll go. Blink. Find the Hoof Stomp. Telekinesis. Throwing him back. Blade Mail is popped. Radon going the other way with the Tornado EMP. Yuragi trying to run, but the Gleipnir is down. The Meatball's going to be right on top of PMA. You already popped the Blade Mail. They go to the Trample right on top of these heroes with the Sunstrike, as well as the Onslaught used. The runs from the charge right through them all. Spirit, they don't have the damage though just yet. Deafening Blast, Requiem off to the side. That's going to be a stolen Requiem coming out from Mira, getting the kill into Yuragi, killing SF with his own ulti. Blastoff comes in, lands onto this Windrunner. Radon getting away. They get the kill into Sanctity. They'll take it. Zayats, 3 heroes dead on the side of Navi. They're going to look over at Melody. They've got themselves the stun on him too, but it's not looking like it's going to matter. Melody's able to get out, but the telekinesis as well as the bash coming out from Apushka. There's a tornado from Laurel. Sunstrike, Shackle Shot, 4 heroes dead. Spirit lose nothing. You're thinking about it, but they flash the vision, and it didn't look like he got spotted immediately, but now they're going to see him. They're going to blink over. Dragon Tail, Fireball, Tornado maybe saving him. No. Maposhka's dead. Doesn't have buyback. 50 seconds on the sidelines. Now, the question is, do you give up this Roche? God Strength, but you're a 5 position. It's okay. Sunstrike is there. They see that they're in the pit. You can go in with the BKBs. You do have Tornado if you could try to go for it, but you're going to have to go right now. They're bringing it low. Nobody coming over from Spirit. They're going to... Just that kill on Maposhka showing how important the Spirit Breaker is. EMP is down. Charge coming through into Zayats. They'll find the information they need to go after Laura. The Blink as well as the Dragon Tail. The Fireball is going to come through. They get the kill on the Invoker. They're going to end up losing Zayats, but the Requiem doesn't land. Able to run away, pop the BKB, focus fire on a Sanctity. They'll try and get the Shackle Shot with the BKB pop by Sanctity, but there's the Pulverize going all the way through. They're going to buy back here on Zayats. They'll try to get the Techies back into the fight. He's even going to smoke. They've got the Shackle on the Milady as well as the Centaur. Charge, landing, Onslaught coming through. Stormhammer comes out from the Sven. Now they'll look over at the Primal Beast who's trying to get away. They only got the kill on a Zayats. He bought back into the fight, but they don't find anything just yet. The Hopestomp's going to be avoided by Mura. He gets away with that Force Staff. As Melody goes up onto the high ground. Charge going back the other way. Sticky Bomb not going to land. This Maposhka Spirit Breaker is just too quick, and they're thinking about re-engaging. They know that Radon, a.k.a. Yatoro, doesn't have his BKB. Radon. Blink. Dragon Tail. BKB on cooldown for 20 seconds. The blast off connects. The sticky bomb is there. They've got the silence. Radon dead. High ground in trouble. No buyback available. Charge to fly through from Oposhka. Able to run. But looking for the stun. They've got the cold snap on a PMA. They'll focus the buildings. They'll try to take out a set of racks. The Gleipnir is there. The Lincolns is popped. The telekinesis is on to the SF. Stampede is used. Onslaught in. They've got themselves the stun. Blade Mails are going to be popped around the horn with the BKB popped here by Collapse. This is Yuragi trying to run. Guardian Greaves comes through. That's going to be from Zayats. They go to the blast off. They get the kill on a Collapse. They baited him all the way in. Now he doesn't have buyback. Oh dear. Navi may have just secured themselves a 2-1. Refire stolen again. Ags finally finished here for the Windrunner. Gleipnir start, blink in with the Shivas. They'll go to the Hoofstomp that's going to land here on Amira. Amira in some trouble with the Force Staff back. They've got the EMP down as well as more lockdown with another Gleipnir. Not on mana remaining. Shackle Shot connects. PMA just soaking this all up. But is it too much to soak? They look for this. They'll onslaught. Oh, PMA! How is he living? How is he living? Finally dying. The chase was on forever. But Navi, instead of trying to turn it around, see if Spirit can pull it back once again. If there's any possible way for them to close this one back in. They're only down 4,000 net worth, but they're going to blink in. They'll go to the Dragon Tail. They'll look over Collapse. They've got the continued stun. They'll get the kill. He's got buyback. He's got an outpost to TP to, but Zayats is dead. He's also got buyback. Nether Strike on a Milady. They'll get the kill. That's a second gone for both teams. Buyback. How on time is that, though? Shackle connecting. PMA. Oh, Fireball on a 3. But Sanctity, what are you doing? Oh, no, Navi! Requiem throwing it over. Maposhka with the BKB. He doesn't care. Power Shot comes in. They'll get the kill on Maposhka afterwards, though. Mira in forward. Does Yuragi even have the damage? That's the question. Gleipnir on a 2. Radon with a Power Shot off the mark. 93% might be dropping and falling fast. 42 minutes into the game. Lotus, charge, telekinesis. Yuragi standing his ground, trying to get mega creeps, takes these towers and these buildings so quickly. Yuragi standing forward, Gleipnir, Nullifier. Another Gleipnir coming through. The extended control, but they're hitching a ride. And now introducing the ever-fashionable Yuragi. Yes, it hits a second time when you repeat the same bad joke. They will pull him back. They will then go for the other half of the set of racks, but PMA's going into the backlines, has a stun on a 2. We're done with the 4-step back. They get the kill on Sanctity. He's going to have buyback. They go to the Requiem, but they don't have the damage to get the kill on these heroes with the BKBs being popped around the horn by Team Spirit. They're still just trying to get megas. Pulverized through. They got the kill on a Zayats. They're holding Stormhammer for Melody. Yuragi trying to hold it. The right-click damage, it's finally there to kill off Collapse, but he's going to buy back immediately. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands of this SF. PMA on the front lines. They've got the ice wall down. Yuragi, Lincoln's popped, hitching a ride, or at least trying to. Gleipnir to stop him in his tracks. They've got him dead to rights. Yuragi's dead again, and it looks like his little cart on wheels has been stolen. And not only that, PMA is dead. Full team wipe. This is Spirit completely back in it. Just Yatoro. Ags picked up for the Rubik. Zayats dead. No buyback. Maposhka BKB TP. Bye. Bye. Oh? Oh, blink. Fireball. We're done in some trouble. When I say that, I lied. That's going to be a charge in. They're going after this Dragonite. They'll go and shoot off the Requiem, but the BKB's around the horn from the side of Team Spirit. Still nobody dying. They'll steal the Hoof Stomp. Blink, Hoof Stomp on a 2. Dragon Tail to follow it up. Radon still in some trouble, but they've got the Guardian Greaves to get the help. Collapse gets the kill on the Sanctity. That's going to be DK no longer into the fight. They'll look over at Melody as Collapse is trying to get on top of the Sven. Take out the War Cry. The damage is there onto the Primal Beast. They get the kill on a Collapse, but they'll end up losing PMA. The charge comes across the bow. It's on a Melody. Tornado misses. Yuragi coming over. Miposhka thinking about re-engaging. Thinks about the Nether Strike, but there is the Manta used. Doesn't sound like that in my headphones. That's weird. Charge in. They go the Tornado. They've got themselves the kill with the Trample. That's going to be a kill on the Zayats. He's going to buy back immediately, and he's going to be able to go to the outpost over on the Dire side of the map. Some more right clicks from Laurel here. They already got themselves one kill. They're looking over at the Sven. Sven hit with the Sunstrike. Nullifier thrown over, as well as the Stormhammer. That's going to be through on a Collapse. Collapse standing his ground. Yuragi trying to go after him, but he's got the Lotus Orb on him. Another hitch a ride. I hope you ought to know. Tokyo Drift. Drift. Aegis gone. BKB coming through from Yuragi. He's trying to make something happen here, but he just didn't have the damage. He'll go to the Refresher Shard, looks for another Requiem. That's going to be thrown over, lands on a 4. Do they have the damage, though? 4-step forward. Laurel in. Not a lot of mana working at his way. PMA is going to be in on this one, but Laurel just hitting him down. Gets the kill on a PMA. They lose Melody. They've got themselves a Shackle Shot that lands on his ass. It's going to be dead for the second time. Buybacks used across the board. They've got the Pulverize. They get the kill on the Yuragi again, and they are defending against these creeps as their throne is exposed. As they're defending just their throne available. Charge. Oh, PMA, you bought back just a moment ago. Nullifier in. Shiva's used. Blade Mail hitching a ride to have the Stampede movement, but the Gleipnir's there to stop you. Collapses in. The Shackle Shot connects. They'll slam you and your cart down. They don't give a fuck. They'll take you out, causing a car crash, a collision, a collapse, might you say. Onslaught charged up. Gleipnir there. Trample on these heroes. Yuragi! BKB Sunstrike. Now he's got this himself the Satanic to try and right-click away. What? Radon? He's gone! Slayer takes out Radon, but Melody, Yuragi, Zayats are all dead. They don't have buyback on 3 of these heroes. I don't think it's going to matter that they got that kill on the Windrunner. They might have just finished this game right here, right now. And they've got themselves the help for the Centaur now. But do they make the decision to try and just go for the throne? They don't know that Glyph is available for the side of Team Spirit, and they got to assume that it is available if they make a move like that. Blink, Hoof Stomp looking for it. Tornado's going to be on time. They've got the silence onto the Invoker. They'll go to the Stampede. They look over at Uragi, who just bought back. He needs to be able to get the Satanic off to survive, but the trample is there. They get the kill on the Uragi, and he's going to be gone. Pulverized down onto the Centaur. They don't even have to care about him. Oh, PMA, you might be so nice, but your base, well, it's dying the entire time. Sanctity's in here, away from the team, forcing them back with the creeps in. But hey, buddy, you got to use your BKB. You got to hit at this base. You got to do something, and the base is gone on the other side of the map. And